Namaste students. Welcome back to English grammar class. Last class we learned reporter speech. How we change direct into indirect. Statement we learned what are the things we want to concentrate. Yes, reporting verb, reporting in statement, reporting verb we said conjunction that, likewise pronoun according to the speaker, he, she, likewise tenses, adverbs. What are the tense change? Simple present tense will change into simple past, present continuous, present perfect, past perfect, simple past, past perfect, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Likewise, last class I asked you to learn by heart some adverbials with what are that now will change into then, here, there, ago, before, thus, so, today, that day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the day before, last night, the night before. Okay children, today we are going to learn interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? Question type, questions. Okay, there are two type of questions. Can you say what are the two types of interrogative sentence? WH questions and yes or no questions. Shall we see what are the changes we want to make to change into indirect speech? In reporting questions, the direct speech is introduced by some verbs ask, inquired, whether or if. In statement we used said. Instead of said, we want to use it is question. So asked, likewise inquired. And if it is yes or no question, we want to use whether or if. Okay, first we can see WH questions. One example, he said to me, what are you doing? Here, said to me. The question mark is there, so it is a question type or what? WH question, what are you doing? So, instead of said to me, the said to me will change into asked me. In direct speech, he asked me, then no conjunction needed. Instead of that, we want to use the question word. What is the question word here? What? Then subject. That you remember children. After the question word, you want to add subject. What are you? You change into I. I was doing. First rule, you want to remove comma, quotation or punctuation mark. Then tense change. Given tense is present continuous tense. So, you want to change into past continuous tense. Said to change into asked because it is question. That you want to remember children. In reporting questions, the direct speech is introduced by asked, inquired, or if it is yes or no question, you want to use whether or if. Okay children. Next example. Where do you live? Ask the stranger. In direct speech, the stranger ask. Instead of asking, we can use it is an inquiry. So, you can use inquired. The stranger inquired. Then question word. Then subject. The stranger inquired. What is the question word here? Where. Then what is the subject? You is given. According to speaker, you want to change that. Where I lived. Okay. Live change into lived. Do plus live. It change into lived. Are you clear children? If it is question type, instead of told and said, you should use asked or inquired. Okay children. Now shall we see yes or no type question? What is yes or no type question? Did you finish your work? What is the answer? Yes. Have you completed your assignment? No. You are getting yes or no answers. This is called yes or no questions. How while reporting this yes or no questions, you want to use whether or if. One example, direct speech. He said, "Will you attend the meeting?" Can you say the answer? He asked them. You want to add whether or if. Whether or if. Then what is the subject? After whether or if you want to use subject. Will you attend the meeting? So you want to change into there. Will change into would. Then attend the meeting. Okay children, here 5 questions are given for you. What do you want? He said to her. Can you say the answer? What is the answer? He asked her. Then what is the question word? What? Then what is the subject? She. What she wanted. Do plus want. Present tense you want to change into past tense. What she wanted. Okay. Then second question. He said, "How is your father?" Here also he asked. Then question word. How is your father? So how afterwards you want to add the subject. How my father was. Next question. Are you coming home with me? He asked. Here asked is given already. This is an yes or no question. So you want to use whether or if. He asked me whether, otherwise if. What is the spelling for whether? WHETHER. Whether or if. அதாவது ஒன்று தான் சேர்த்தா போதும். Whether or if. Whether. Then subject. Whether I was coming home with him. Okay children. Then the poor man exclaimed, "Will none of you help me?" Here the poor man exclaimed or inquired. You can or asked also you can use. Inquired if. Then subject. None of them helped him. Okay children. Fifth one. Don't you know the way home? Asked I. I asked whether he knew the way home. You want to remember one thing. After the question word you want to use subject. Then according to the tense change you want to change the tenses. Pronoun, adverbial, everything you want to change here. If it is yes or no question you want to use instead of conjunction you want to use WH question words. If it is yes or no question you want to use whether or if. Are you clear children? Okay. Now we can go to next. Next, commands and requests, that is imperative sentence. In reporting commands and requests, the indirect speech is introduced by some verbs as ordered, requested, commanded, shouted, urged, etc. Statement we used is said and told. In question we used asked, inquired, or yes or no question whether or if. Likewise, in this imperative sentence, we are using the words like verbs like ordered, requested, commanded, shouted, urged according to the speaker. Here, one example, direct. Rama said to Arjun, "Go away." See, here, no tense change, okay? You should remove the quotations and you want to use the word and use the infinitive 2 plus V1. Okay, Rama said to Arjun, "Go away." indirect speech, it is an order, go away. So Rama ordered Arjuna to go away. Simply you can add to, no tense change. Okay, Rama ordered Arjun to go away. Another example, he said to him, please wait here till I return. Whenever you see please in the question, you want to use the word requested. He requested him to wait there till he returned. Are you clear, children? He said to him. So, she said to, instead of said to, you want to use requested him to. Then infinitive. Infinitive means to plus verb. To wait there. Here will change into there. Till I change into he. Till he returned. Okay. Then called the first witness, said the judge. According to the speaker, that verb will change. Ordered, requested, commanded, shouted. Here, who is talking? Judge. So, we can say ordered or commanded. Called the first witness, said the judge. The judge ordered or commanded them to call the first witness. Okay, children. Next, he shouted, let me go. Indirect speech, he shouted to them to let him go. Another example, he said, be quiet and listen to my words. Here it is an urge. So, he urged them to be quiet and listen to his words. Okay, children, this is commands and request. If it is order, you want to use the word ordered. If it is please, if the question carry please, you want to use the word requested. Commanded, if it is a judge, you should write commanded, ordered, shouted, urged, etc. You want to use. Okay, children, that is command and request. Another, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences, you want said and said to change into exclaimed. Exclaimed, then conjunction that you should use. Okay. Likewise, what, how, hooray, alas, oh, bravo. These things you want to remove. Okay. Add very before adjective. Likewise, reported part, hooray. It is exclamation of joy, happy. So, reporting verb changed into exclaimed joyfully or exclaimed with joy. Likewise, alas, oh, that is sorrowful expression. So, you want to change it to exclaimed sorrowfully or exclaimed with sorrow. Likewise, bravo, applauded with happiness. Okay, children, according to the speaker's mood, you want to change that. If it is hooray, it is happiness. Alas, it is sorrow. Okay, children, bravo, that is an applause. So, according to that, you want to change that words. Exclaimed joyfully, exclaimed with joy, exclaimed sorrowfully. Likewise, you want to change. One example. The young man said, how beautiful the Taj is. How will you change that? The young man. So, here exclamatory sentence, one exclamation mark is there. See, ஒரு கோடு போட்டு கீழே ஒரு புள்ளி வச்சிருக்கும். That is called exclamation mark. If you see that exclamation mark, you want to identify that is an exclamatory sentence. So, you want to change the young man exclaimed, then conjunction that you want to use here. The young man exclaimed that the Taj was very beautiful. Here tense change, Taj is, that change into Taj was. And what, how we are removing. So, instead of that, we use very beautiful. Already I told, add very before adjective. What, how. For that, you want to use very. Tense change already what we informed. Present will change into past, simple past will change into past perfect, past continuous will change into past perfect continuous. According to that same, all the rules as it is in the statement. But you want to use the exclaimed. Exclaimed with happiness likewise. The second sentence, the old man said, what a nice park it is. One thing you want to remember, in exclamatory sentence you want to change into statement. Then you want to change into indirect speech. The old man said, what a nice park it is. In the normal sentence, it is a very nice park. You remember that and change into indirect speech. The old man exclaimed that it was a very nice park. Then third example, the woman said, hooray, I have found my purse. This is hooray, that is the expression of happiness. So the woman exclaimed with joy that she had found her purse. I have found. So it will change into she had found her purse. Fourth example, the boy said, alas, Gandhi is no more. The boy exclaimed with sorrow, not claimed, it is exclaimed, some spelling mistake. The boy exclaimed with sorrow, it is alas is the expression of sorrowfulness. So the boy exclaimed with sorrow that Gandhi was no more. Are you clear, children? If the expression of hooray is there, it is the expression of joy. Alas is there, it is the expression of sorrow. Okay, children? Here, the boy said, alas, Gandhi is no more. The boy exclaimed with sorrow that Gandhi was no more. Are you clear? 4 type of sentence we learned. What are the 4 types? Statement, interrogative, imperative and exclamatory sentence. That imperative sentence only, no tense change. Other things you want to tense change you want to follow. Only imperative sentence, what you want to do? Just add infinitive, that is to plus verb. Okay, children? What are the tense change you want to follow in indirect speech? Simple present change into simple past. Present continuous change into past continuous. Present perfect change into past perfect. Simple past change into past perfect. Likewise, past continuous change into past perfect continuous. In statement, you want to use the conjunction that. What is the reporting word? Said or told. In question type, you want to use the verbs like ask, inquired. And instead of conjunction, you want to use the question word. If it is an yes or no question, you want to use whether or if. In imperative sentence, that is command request, you want to use the word. Indirect speech, you introduced by ordered, requested, commanded, shouted, urged, etc. Okay, children, I'll give one example. Can you change? He said to him, please give me a pen. How will you change? He requested him to give him a pen. If it is please is there, you want to use the word requested. Likewise, in exclamatory sentence, you want to use exclaimed. If it is the expression of happiness, you want to use the word exclaimed joyfully, exclaimed with joy. Likewise, it is sorrowful, exclaimed sorrowfully. Okay, children. Thank you. Revise well.